Footprints frozen in a sea of silent white. Tranquility is heavy in the middle of the night. No atmosphere to carry the sound of a cry, just the empty hollow of an endless black sky.
I'm kicking up the powder of 1,000 falling stars, light years away from the Mercury and Mars. The gravity is gentle, a feather on the chest. Finally the traveler can find a place to rest, weightless and wandering through the cosmic debris, searching for a shore on a crater-filled sea. Lunar dust, silver and so cold, a story of the universe that's never been told. Glittering on the surface of a lonely spinning sphere, wiping out the memory of every human fear. Yeah. I've looked back at the planet, a marble of blue, thinking of the chaos that we put each other through. But up here the silence is a holy kind of thing. Listen to the vacuum and the song it doesn't sing. Fine gray velvet on the ridges of the dark, waiting for the ignition of a celestial spark. My shadow is a giant on the desolation plain, far beyond the reaching of the sorrow and the rain. The sun is just a beacon in the distance so far, guided by the vibration of a prehistoric star. Lunar dust, silver and so cold, a story of the universe that's never been told. Glittering on the surface of a lonely spinning sphere, wiping out the memory of every human fear. Leave no trail behind you, let the traces disappear into the vastness of the ancient frontier. Floating slow, nowhere to go. Lonely
romantic little dance, leaving my direction to the mercy of a chance.
North is just a memory, south is just a lie, underneath the hollow of a starless indigo sky. I got the brass casing in the cracked glass face, a relic of a journey that I never can erase. The magnets have surrendered to the iron in the ground, searching for a silence that is never quite found.
No true orientation, no steady point of light, just wandering the canyons in the middle of the night. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand, mapping out the borders of an undiscovered land. The path is gone and the landmarks are all wrong, but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song.
I followed every map that the experts ever drew,
only to find out
that none of them were true.
I'll throw away the chart
And I'll throw away the scale
and let the wind determine where I'm gonna set the sail.
The magnetism's faded like an old forgotten flame.
Everything looks different, but the shadows stay the same.
I'm trusting in the intuition buried in the bone,
Finding that I'm better off just walking all alone. Lost is just a word for a soul that's finally free to drift upon the surface of an uncharted sea. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand, mapping out the borders of an undiscovered land. The path is gone and the landmarks are all wrong, but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song.
maybe there's a wisdom in not knowing where to go,
Letting all the mystery and the secret feelings grow.
you don't need a heading when you're already right here.
Standing in the center of a monumental year, spinning around, the lost is found. It's a broken compass in a trembling hand, mapping out the borders of an undiscovered land. The path is gone and the landmarks are all wrong, but we're still moving to the rhythm of a lonely song. Which way is home?
No need to roam.
Broken compass. The anchor drops with a muffled, heavy thud. Beneath the surface of the harbor's silver mud. No more white caps, no more salt upon the skin. Finally the stillness of the heart can begin.
I wrestled with the gale and the hurricane's roar, searching for the outline of a friendly shore. My sails are tattered and my hull is turning gray, but I found a sanctuary inside of the bay.
The lighthouse is resting, its work is finally done, waiting for the arrival of the morning sun. In the quiet harbor where the water is still, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill, rest your weary head upon the wooden deck. No more heavy chains around a sailor's neck.
The ropes are creaking in a rhythmic kind of song to the places in the distance where we used to belong. The gulls are sleeping on the tops of the poles, guarding the secrets of our travel-worn souls.
The tide is rising in a slow and steady creep, folding the village into a dream-heavy sleep. I light a candle in the cabin of the boat and write a final letter that I'll never have to float. The stars are reflecting in the mirror of the deep. Promises we're finally allowed to keep. In the quiet harbor where the water is still, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill, rest your weary head upon the wooden deck. No more heavy chains around a sailor's neck. The storm is a ghost on the far horizon line, but here the atmosphere is mellow and divine. No more navigation, no more looking at the stars, healing the bruises and the deep-seated scars. Hush, the water, come, the daughter. In the quiet harbor where the water is still, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill, rest your weary head upon the wooden deck. No more heavy chains around a sailor's neck. Drop the heavy load, no more open road, quiet harbor. hasn't been open for a decade or more. The ivy's climbing up the handle and the door.
It's stuck in a position of welcome and away,
in the middle of the garden where the shadows like to play.
I got a jar of oil and a heavy iron key, trying to unlock the part of you that's still in me.
But the metal is stubborn and the hinges are tight,
fighting against the pressure
and the fading of the light.
a little bit of friction,
A little bit of grit,
a heart that's grown
weary of the fire and the pit. It's a rusty latch on a forgotten garden gate,
guarding all the secrets
that we left to navigate.
Give it one more pull,
Give it one more try,
underneath the ceiling of the heavy
violet sky.
The corrosion is a witness to the salt in the air, the residue of silence and the ghost of a prayer.
I can hear the metal groaning as I lean against the wood, wishing I could change the things I never understood.
Let the weather do its work on the
Copper and the tin,
let the wildflowers
find a way to grow within.
We don't need to force it, we don't need to break the lock.
Just listen to the turning of the ancient inner clock.
The red dust of time,
Is a beautiful stain,
a story written clearly
by the wind and by the rain. It's a rusty latch on a forgotten garden gate,
guarding all the secrets.
that we left to navigate.
Give it one more pull,
Give it one more try,
underneath the ceiling
of the heavy violet sky.
Once they used to swing with a simple, easy grace, when we were the rulers of this hallowed little place.
Now it's just a barrier, a boundary of rust, turning every promise into particles of dust. Creak and groan, all on its own. It's a rusty latch on a forgotten garden gate, guarding all the secrets that we left to navigate. Give it one more pull, give it one more try, underneath the ceiling of the heavy violet sky.
Let it stay closed.
The truth is exposed.
A rusty latch.
A dark brown circle on the table made of pine, a signature of sorrow from a bottle of the wine.
Or maybe it's the bourbon
that we shared until the dawn, a messy little map of a love that's mostly gone.
I've tried to scrub the wood with a rag and with some lye, but the memory is stubborn and it refuses to die.
It's soaked into the grain, it's soaked into the soul,
a permanent reminder
that I'm no longer whole. The amber residue of a late night mistake, the heavy-hearted morning and the spirits that break. It's a whiskey stain, a ring of spent desire, left behind the ashes of a cold and dying fire. You can't hide the evidence, you can't wash it away. The mark of the midnight in the middle of the day.
I remember how the glass looked shimmering and bright before the liquid courage
Turned into a bitter fight.
every sip was a promise that we didn't mean to keep.
Now we're just two shadows in a house that's half asleep. The wood has absorbed all the secrets we spilled, every hollow dream and every wish that we killed. It's a rustic calligraphy, a narrative of thirst, finding out exactly which one of us was cursed. One more drink for the road that we're never gonna take, in the silence of the room where the morning begins to wake. It's a whiskey stain, a ring of spent desire, left behind the ashes of a cold and dying fire. You can't hide the evidence, you can't wash it away. The mark of the midnight in the middle of the day. Be a warning to the spirit and the moth. It's a trophy of the battle, it's a medal of the fall, written on the furniture and written on the wall. Brown rain, bitter, it's a whiskey stain, a ring of spent desire,
left behind the ashes
of a cold and dying fire. You can't hide the evidence, you can't wash it away. The mark of the midnight in the middle of the day.
Let it
Stay there
in the
chilly air,
whiskey
stain. footprints frozen in a sea of silent white. Tranquility is heavy in the middle of the night. No atmosphere to carry the sound of a cry. Just the empty hollow of an endless black sky.
I'm kicking up the powder of 1,000 falling stars, light years away from the Mercury and Mars.
The gravity is gentle,
a feather on the chest.
Finally the traveler can find a place to rest. Weightless and wandering through the cosmic debris, searching for a shore on a crater-filled sea. Lunar dust, silver and so cold, a story of the universe that's never been told. Glittering on the surface of a lonely spinning sphere, wiping out the memory of every human fear.
I've looked back at the planet, a marble of blue, thinking of the chaos that we put each other through. But up here the silence is a holy kind of thing. Listen to the vacuum and the song it doesn't sing.
Fine gray velvet on the ridges of the dark, waiting for the ignition of a celestial spark. My shadow is a giant on the desolation plain, far beyond the reaching of the sorrow and the rain.
The sun is just a beacon in the distance so far,
guided by the vibration of a prehistoric star. Lunar dust, silver and so cold, a story of the universe that's never been told. Glittering on the surface of a lonely spinning sphere, wiping out the memory of every human fear.
we're just particles of light in a vacuum of time.
Trying to find the rhythm and a universal rhyme.
Leave no trail behind you, let the traces disappear
Into the vastness of the ancient frontier, floating slow, nowhere to go. Lunar dust, silver and so cold, a story of the universe that's never been told. Glittering on the surface of a lonely spinning sphere, wiping out the memory of every human fear.
Silver powder,
In the air,
loneliness everywhere.
lunar dust. Lunar dust. anchor drops with a muffled, heavy thud. Beneath the surface of the harbor's silver mud.
No more white caps, no more
Salt upon the skin. Finally the stillness of the heart can begin.
I've wrestled with the gale and the hurricane's roar,
Searching for the outline of a friendly shore.
My sails are tattered
And my hull is turning gray,
but I found a sanctuary
inside of the bay. The lighthouse is resting, its work is finally done, waiting for the arrival of the morning sun. In the quiet harbor, where the water is still, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill.
Rest your weary head
Upon the wooden deck, no more heavy chains around a sailor's neck.
The ropes are creaking in a rhythmic kind of song to the places in the distance where we used to belong. The gulls are sleeping on the tops of the poles,
Guarding the secrets of our travel-worn souls.
the tide is rising in a slow and steady creep.
Folding the village into a dream, heavy sleep.
I'll light a candle in the cabin of a boat
And write a final letter that I'll never have to float.
The stars are reflecting
In the mirror of the deep, promises we're finally allowed to keep. In the quiet harbor, where the water is still, safe from the hunger and the winter's chill.
Rest your weary head
Upon the wooden deck, no more heavy chains around a sailor's neck. Far horizon line, but here the atmosphere is mellow and divine. No more navigation, no more looking at the stars, healing the bruises and the deep-seated scars. The daughter in the quiet harbor, where the water is still,
safe from the hunger,
safe from the hunger and the winter's chill.
Rest your weary head,
Rest your weary head upon the wooden deck. No more heavy chains around a sailor's neck. Drop the heavy load,
no more
open I was drifting on the current of a restless, angry sea, looking for a way that could finally steady me. Then I found a fabric that was heavy and so deep, holding down the promises that I wanted to keep.
It doesn't have a chain, and it doesn't have a hook. It's the kind of stability that you won't find in a book.
A soft-touch foundation in the middle of the storm, something to keep the shivering spirit safe and warm.
The ocean can be violent,
the tide can be a thief,
but we found a remedy for the gravity of grief.
It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you.
Soft enough to
Cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away.
I've been a runaway, I've been a rolling stone, searching for a comfort that I'd never really known.
But this plush vibration is a sanctuary of sound, rooting all my restless parts deep into the ground.
The texture is a mercy
On the jagged edge reef,
for momentary silence.
a permanent relief.
I'll wrap my heart in purple
And I'll sink it to the floor.
I don't need to wander through the alleys anymore.
The depth is not a prison, the weight is not a cage,
Just a quiet ending to a chaotic old page.
just a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away.
Let the world go spinning on its crazy, tilted axis,
While we find the balance that the weary heart relaxes,
it's a heavy set devotion,
a luxurious restraint,
smoothing out the edges of a
sinner and a saint, sinking deep. Silence to keep. It's a velvet anchor sinking through the blue, holding me to the earth, holding me to you. Soft enough to cushion, so strong enough to stay, keeping us from drifting into the far and away.
velvet
Wait,
closing
the gate
anchor.
down. Voices bouncing off the brick and the cold steel, telling us exactly how the lonely people feel.
The shout in the alleyway becomes a distant hum,
waiting for the answers that never seem to come.
I sang a song to the ghost of the boulevard,
finding that the concrete is unforgivingly hard.
My melody returned with a hollow
metallic ring,
like a broken bird
that has forgotten how to sing. The vibration lingers in the tunnels of the night, long after the fading of the last electric light. It's an urban echo, repeating every name,
in a city where the players
and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there.
I heard my guitar weeping from a rooftop far away,
an imitation of the things I didn't mean to say.
The sound waves are traveling through the smog and the rain,
mapping out the borders of the pleasure and the pain. The sirens are a choir in the distance so deep, waking up the memories that were meant to stay asleep. I'm whispering a secret to the shadow on the wall, watching it reverberate through the empty hall. A sonic signature written on the wind, the ending of the story where the silence should begin. It's an urban echo, repeating every name,
in a city where the players
and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there. Yourself again.
The cycle of the city
is a wheel of where and when. It's a mirror made of sound, a glass of pure vibration, the haunting of a lonely and a weary-eyed nation. Where did the time go? It's an urban echo, repeating every name,
in a city where the players
and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there. Bouncing back to you, echo through the blue. Listen, listen. clouds are draped like fabric overhead. Across the valley where the light is spread, a textile woven by the cooling breeze, above the silhouettes of willow trees.
I'm drifting through this lavender expanse, giving my weary heart a second chance.
The atmosphere is soft against my face,
a giant
canvas in the depths of space. No jagged seams or rough-edged lines today, just a seamless vault where the planets play. Underneath the satin sky so wide, there's nowhere left for a soul to hide. A shimmering glow on a world of blue, touching the edges of me and you.
I've seen the thunder and the lightning strike, the kind of fury that a man might like.
But now I crave the smoothness of the sheen, a quiet beauty that is felt and seen. The stars and needles piercing through the cloth,
attracting spirits like a silver moth.
the texture of the night is cool and deep,
watching the city as it falls to sleep.
wrap the horizon in a silk embrace, wiping the worry from every human face. Underneath the satin sky so wide,
There's
nowhere left for a soul to hide. A shimmering glow on a world of blue, touching the edges of me and you. The shadows overtake the town,
This canopy of light will never fray,
keeping the heavy-hearted ghosts at bay.
silk and air,
Peace everywhere. Underneath the satin sky so wide, there's nowhere left for a soul to hide. A shimmering glow on a world of blue, is hanging heavy on the spider's silver lace. The sun is just a ghost with a pale and hidden face. I'm walking through the vapors of a dream that wouldn't end, looking for the silhouette of a long-lost friend.
The hills are wrapped in cotton, the valley's in a shroud. I'm standing in the center of a low-lying cloud.
The dampness is a comfort, a chill upon the skin,
before the noisy business
of the daylight can begin.
Everything is muffled,
every color is a blur,
like the soft vibration
of a secret being whispered to her. In the misty morning, where the edges disappear, nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. A beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding everywhere.
I've spent my life in neon, I've spent my life in glare, but I prefer the mystery
of the moisture in the air. It's a natural protection from the harshness of the view. Everything is ancient and everything is new.
The trees are tall cathedrals in the middle of the haze,
lost inside the rhythm of these slow and quiet days. I'll brew a pot of herbal tea and sit upon the stone, feeling quite connected while I'm standing all alone.
the barometer is falling as the temperature descends
in this liquid garden where the horizon starts and ends. In the misty morning, where the edges disappear, nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. A beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding everywhere.
Wait for the evaporation
Of the heavy-hearted gray,
but don't be in a hurry
to chase the fog away.
The clarity is overrated,
The sharpness is a lie. Better just to wander underneath the milky sky. Soft, white, gentle light in the misty morning,
where the edges disappear.
nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. A beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all voices bouncing off the brick and the cold steel, telling us exactly how the lonely people feel. A shout in the alleyway becomes a distant hum, waiting for the answers that never seem to come.
I sang a song to the ghost of the boulevard,
finding that the concrete is unforgivingly hard.
my melody returned with a hollow metallic ring,
like a broken bird that has forgotten how to sing.
the vibration lingers
In the tunnels of the night,
long after the fading
of the last electric light. It's an urban echo, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there.
I heard my guitar weeping from a rooftop far away,
An imitation of the things I didn't mean to say,
the sound waves are traveling through the smog and the rain,
mapping out the borders of the pleasure and the pain.
the sirens are acquiring the distance so deep,
Waking up the memories that were meant to stay asleep.
I'm whispering a secret to the shadow on the wall,
Watching it reverberate through the empty hall.
a sonic signature written on the wind,
The ending of the story where the silence should begin. It's an urban echo, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there.
don't speak too loud,
Or you'll hear yourself again.
the cycle of the city,
Is a wheel of wear and wind,
it's a mirror made of sound,
a glass of pure vibration,
the haunting of a lonely and a weary-eyed nation.
Where did the time go? It's an urban echo, repeating every name, in a city is shredded and the ropes are all frayed by the heavy-duty games that the ocean has played. I'm standing at the mast with a needle and a thread, thinking of the voyage and the distance ahead.
I've weathered the gale and I've survived the typhoon, underneath the gaze of a blood-colored moon.
My ship is a wreck, but the spirit is sound, even if the destination is never to be found. Patch the holes with courage and the fabric of the heart, ready for the moment when the journey has to start. It's a tattered sail, catching all the wind, where the ending of the struggle is about to begin. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be new, to carry the weight of a dreamer or two.
I've seen the grand vessels with the silk and the gold sinking to the bottom where the water is cold.
But the humble little schooner with the scars on the side is the only one capable of turning the tide.
The wind doesn't care if the cloth is so clean,
It only wants the power that is felt and unseen. I'll hoist up the remnants of the blue and the gray and find my orientation in the middle of the spray. The horizon is calling with a voice like a bell, a story of survival that we're finally gonna tell. It's a tattered sail, catching all the wind, where the ending of the struggle is about to begin. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be new, to carry the weight of a dreamer or two. The final chapter of the voyage begin, flapping loud above the cloud. It's a tattered sail, catching all the wind, where the ending of the struggle is about to begin. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be new, to carry the weight of a dreamer or to sail on through the night into the morning light. Tattered sail. transparency rising through the air,
leaving the gravity
of every little care. The city is shrinking like a toy on the floor as we climb toward the ceiling of a million-story door.
I'm looking through the walls at the world down below, watching the ants and the traffic light glow. It's a vertical journey in a crystalline box, breaking the chains and the heavy-duty locks.
Going up, going higher than the eagles can fly, touching the belly of the electric blue sky. In a glass elevator, suspended in the light, ascending the tower in the middle of the night. Smooth as a whisper and fast as a dream, a silver reflection in a vertical stream.
The lobby is a memory, the street is a ghost. I'm heading for the summit where I'm needed the most.
No stops in the middle, no buttons to press, escaping the pressure and the modern day stress.
The clouds are rushing past like a high-speed train,
washing the windows of the sorrow and the rain.
I can see the curvature of the earth's lonely face
from the silent comfort of this elevated space. Don't look down, just look at the view. Everything's changing and everything's new. In a glass elevator, suspended in the light, ascending the tower in the middle of the night. Smooth as a whisper and fast as a dream, a silver reflection in a vertical stream.
We're the only ones moving in a world standing still,
driven by the power of a mechanical will. Going up to the top. In a glass elevator, suspended in the light, ascending the tower in the middle of the night. Smooth as a whisper and fast as a dream, a silver reflection that is straight and true, but the destination is completely out of view, parallel to everything I used to know. Watching the seasons in the garden grow.
I'm a constant motion in a single plane, ignoring the pleasure and ignoring the pain.
Velocity is steady and the path is clear, leaving the wreckage of the yesteryear. No turning back to the left or the right, chasing the horizon through the neon light. In a linear drift, sliding through the day, watching the colors as they turn to gray. A constant vibration in the middle of the road, carrying a heavy and a hidden load.
The geometry of life is a cruel design when you're stuck on the border of a
Finish line. I've been a circle
and I've been a square.
now I'm just an arrow in the chilly air. The perspective is narrow, but the focus is sharp. Listen to the tension on the electric harp. Don't look at the houses or the passing trees, just follow the scent of the salty seas. Momentum is a ghost that will never sleep. Promises are easier for a drifter to keep. In a linear drift, sliding through the day, watching the colors as they turn to gray. A constant vibration in the middle of the road, carrying a heavy and a hidden load.
Is there an ending to this long distance trek?
Or are we just echoes that are never coming back?
The mathematics of the soul are quite complex,
Wondering exactly
what is coming up next?
keep moving, keep straight, don't hesitate. In a linear drift, sliding through the day, watching the colors as they turn to gray. A constant vibration in the middle of the road, carrying a heavy and a hidden load. Drifting on until the dawn is gone. Linear flow, the surface of the optimistic day. There's a sharp taste in juice and the fiber and the vein, sucking up the essence of the sorrow and the rain.
I dug into the garden just to see what I could find, and not a dark intention
In the cellar of the mind, it's a stubborn kind of plant that refuses to be killed, growing in the places where the liquid has been spilled. The flower might be pretty, but the source is very deep, waking up the demons that were meant to stay asleep. It's a bitter root gripping on the stone, the hardest kind of wisdom that a human's ever known. It twists and it turns in the darkness of the soil, the product of a lifetime and a prehistoric toil. I've tried to pull it out with a shovel and a chain, but it's anchored to the bedrock in the center of the brain. You have to learn to live with the flavor of the bite if you want to walk the distance of the extra little mile. There's a tonic in the poison if you measure it just right, to help you find the courage in the middle of the fight. It's the medicine of honesty, the therapy of grit, a slow burning fire in the center of the pit. Everything that's beautiful has a dark and dirty start, deep inside the chambers of a monumental heart. It's a bitter root gripping on the stone, the hardest kind of wisdom that a human's ever known. It twists and it turns in the darkness of the soil, the product of a lifetime and a prehistoric toil. The things that are hidden underneath the kitchen floor. It's the foundation of the spirit, it's the anchor of the soul, the only part of nature that is truly in control. Tangled deep secrets we keep. It's a bitter root and gripping on stone, the hardest kind of wisdom that a human's ever known. It twists and it turns in the darkness of the soil, the product of a lifetime and a prehistoric toil. Bitter taste, don't let it go to waste. Rooted down. the spider's silver lace. The sun is just a ghost with a pale and hidden face.
I'm walking through the vapors of a dream that wouldn't end,
looking for the silhouette of a long-lost friend.
The hills are wrapped in cotton, the valley's in a shroud.
I'm standing in the center of a low-lying cloud.
The dampness is a comfort,
a chill upon the skin, before the noisy business of the daylight can begin. Everything is muffled, every color is a blur, like the soft vibration of a secret being whispered to her in the misty morning, where the edges disappear. Nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. Beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding everywhere.
I've spent my life in neon, I've spent my life in glare,
but I prefer the mystery of the moisture in the air. It's a natural protection from the harshness of the view. Everything is ancient and everything is new. The trees are tall cathedrals in the middle of the haze, lost inside the rhythm of these slow and quiet days. I'll brew a pot of herbal tea and sit upon the stone, feeling quite connected while I'm standing all alone. The barometer is falling as the temperature descends in this liquid garden where the horizon starts and ends. In the misty morning, where the edges disappear, nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. A beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding everywhere.
wait for the evaporation of the heavy-hearted gray.
But don't be in a hurry to chase the fog away. The clarity is overrated, the sharpness is a lie. Better just to wander underneath the milky sky. Soft white, gentle light in the misty morning, where the edges disappear. Nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. Beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding everywhere. Misty morning, no warning. sky is turning charcoal and the air is getting thick. The lightning is a jagged and a terrifying trick. I'm sitting on a swing with a glass of lemonade, watching how the colors of the afternoon fade.
The dust is kicking up and the screen door starts to bang to the rhythm of the blues that the lonely elders sang. I'll grab my old Gibson and I'll tune it to the wind, letting all the chaos of the atmosphere begin. The barometer is shaking and the roof is starting to moan, the loudest kind of silence that I've ever really known. On a stormy porch, waiting for the rain to wash away the worry and the residue of pain. Let the thunder rumble through the marrow of the bone while we watch the weather from my wooden weathered throne. The first drop hits the railing with a heavy silver thud, turning all the dry earth into a riverbed of mud.
I'm playing for the clouds and I'm playing for the gales, a melody of thunder that will never ever fail.
The hanging plants are dancing in a frantic wild display,
Losing all the heat of a long and humid day. I'll wrap myself in flannel and I'll listen to the roar, safe behind the threshold of the sturdy oaken door. Electric in the fingers, electric in the sky, watching all the heavy-headed tempests passing by. On a stormy porch, waiting for the rain to wash away the worry and the residue of pain. Let the thunder rumble through the marrow of the bone while we watch the weather from our wooden weathered throne. Witness all the glory of the chaotic night.
boom, crack.
No turning back. On a stormy porch, waiting for the rain to wash away the worry and the residue of pain. Let the thunder the throne.